All I'm hearing is that Canada's got milk option.
That's right.
Option.
Okay, well. Grab a few.
Also, as we speak, I'm playing a raid. I'm raiding a dungeon right now without you.
There we go.
So far, Seer just wears a mask and black silk robes and a hood that covers everything else. He's very long, very bony, and tall character.
Very tall. How tall is he?
I believe he's
7 foot, right?
yeah, he's 8 foot, 8 or 7, something like that. On my sheet is 8 feet, so
Oh, well.
all right, I put 7 there.
Depends on the gravitational pull of the moon.
It's all good.
Actually, very true.
When the moon's closer, it stretches them out a bit more.
Hunching. 7, he's actually 8.
All right, that makes sense.
A drink.
I think if, honestly, I think if Tesh and Z were like standing on each other's shoulders, one or the other, we still probably wouldn't be as tall as Sage. Yeah. That's bad.
You sound like you're saying that to make yourself believe it.
Always the case.
Seer. That's what I meant, not Sage.
All right.
Hey, if you want to call me a sage, that's good too.
I wouldn't call you a sage.
Serge.
I only see myself and Arcanus in the game on Roll20, so
there should be all of you.
I was gonna say, are you in the wrong one too?
Oh, that's why.
Are you in the
Alex
wrong
made,
one?
Alex made a new one.
Oh, did he seriously?
Form too.
I posted this in Team Embassy. How come everybody? Oh, not everybody missed it. But
Don't you dare! Don't you
Okay.
dare!
You gotta at me, bro.
I didn't.
Fine.
If I'm not at it, I ain't reading it.
Oh, I posted a new game. This makes everything. That way, I can make something that needs to see it, and I don't have to make like 20 or 30 games. Well, right there.
Okay. You know what? I think I saw it, and then I know I didn't actually look that. I didn't scroll up that high.
Go ahead and get your character sheet. I have transferred everything over.
All right, Tesh, please write your name, Tesh.
Yep, I'm getting to it.
There we go.
I gotta change thing over so I'm not Mike Wazowski.
All right.
Oh,
Still see a Doug Dimmadome though.
That's
I
fine.
changed that though.
that's fine. I don't see anything. I
Change it.
Dim Duggadome.
No.
Call me Douglas. I dare you.
and so
Hey,
once
Dougal.
it's
Douglas
wind
Dimmadome.
backs, once the back, just let.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody look over the everything properly.
Mine's looking good.
Oh, it's at the very, very bottom.
Yeah.
Where's my character?
Yeah.
There's this one.
I have a this one, and I have a this one.
Yeah.
I also have. Oh, never mind. I have to change the name on this one. I also have Rhea Punch.
Oh my god, you actually did do.
Um,
Okay, well,
Honestly, for Ray-
Arcanist, we got a question for you. Which
You
wagon
confirm
are
me?
you in?
We're
Yes, which
boys.
wagon? I'm in wagon.
We're not in no fucking wagon. We're still
Just-
underwater.
To say
We
we
haven't
were on
gone
our,
back
I
out yet.
think we were on
haven't
our
left
way
the
out.
caves.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
No,
Yes, we did.
we finished off. We were still there.
so I will go ahead and.
Probably.
Oh, well, left off as gathering everything. Issue. And you about to make your way out and back up to head up to the
I'd like to properly ask for all of your
This-
names. I think I only met Z when you guys freed.
Probably.
Yeah, you guys were all kind of quiet, and I was putting on my armor. It was really just
Go.
Anyway, I'm Tesh, little mouse guy.
nice to meet you.
I didn't catch your name.
Arcanus.
Arcanus. Pleasure.
Pleasure's mine, especially after today.
I imagine being stuck in a cell is not fun.
So, a name is Seer. I see you. Hello, human.
He's not human.
I look down at myself. And I really appreciate the lack of doubt, but it's a pleasure. Seer.
My name is Darian.
Darian. Very
Yeah.
nice. Nice work out there.
By chance, are you injured?
Actually, not a scratch on me.
Ah, neat. Good for you.
Yeah, the armor does a pretty good job.
I sure hope so.
We'll see.
'Cause that's what it's for.
Didn't seem to do too good when I was getting trapped in a cage, but. And you, I saw you, nodding to Gabriel, I saw you almost cleave that woman in half in seconds.
Gabriel.
I'm sorry, what?
I was just commenting about how I saw you almost cleave that woman in half in seconds of us getting onto the battlefield.
Yes. It seemed most appropriate to put myself in harm's way. I quite sure y'all had the rest of that handled.
Sure seemed like it. Either way, very impressive. It's nice to meet you.
I don't really remember a lot of the details of the battle, but once the ebb and flow settled, I noticed everyone, including yourself, handled themselves very well. Very, very proud of everyone. No one else died.
So all that means is you did your job.
We
I
all
would
did
like
our
to
job.
check.
Proud of everybody.
I would like to
Team
check
effort.
to see. Is it that was all that was left of the hag is the skin, no blood, no other anything else, right? All right, got. Thank you.
There's a long sword-shaped hole in its abdomen.
Trust me, I will patch it up. I'm an
That's
expert.
gross. That's gross.
I would get rid of that skin. It's known to bring bad luck.
What the?
It's in my
I see
bag.
Sears, our current resident expert, I guess I would say. What would possibly cause a hag to liquefy and vaporize their innards?
Seer, you can
Hmm.
Arcana check.
See, it's good you asked that because I was just
Will
under the
religion be
implication
okay
there's no
for this?
evil, they just melt. Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm actually a smart barbarian.
This specific, I would say Arcana or Occultism. I'll allow Occultism.
I'm still asking Seer his
Oh man,
expertise. Which would you rather roll, Seer?
I don't. I would rather wear religion because I don't have neither of those two things y'all asked me
Here.
for.
You could also roll well, right?
All right, undead. That's I could do that.
Hey,
Okay,
There
there
we
we
go.
go.
22.
Seer. So you haven't really encountered hags, as they're kind of unique, has to fall under. From what there are some hags that at the time of death find, usually because it's some eyes themselves or not a part of them, or it could be accidents or battle, not completely, but
Let me put this in the special bag. You look at.
What
Sorry.
the hell is that?
what's that?
that was TikTok. Sorry, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry.
There's an applause.
Yeah, applause. Not shotgun.
Okay, I will tell everybody. They leave anything. They leave something behind for any number of reasons. It's kind of hard to tell for this one, but her last moments did not look to be pleasant. She was disturbed.
Well, I don't imagine dying
All right,
pleasant for
there we
anybody, even the undead. I guess depending on the
surprised.
undead, it might be more pleasant to die again. Properly.
Or could arguably would be worse because it's their second time dying.
It's true. Of course, if they're mindless, they won't even
I admit
realize.
it.
Going half of that. All right, so has the mouse
I have the mouse.
out of the cage?
Yeah.
To be sure, yeah, he does go ahead, and as you like let him out of the couch, he does go ahead and kind of walk up on your shoulder. I believe you have like a collar, like a high collar. He kind of just settles himself in there.
Hmm.
How you doing there, Mouse? Name's Tesh.
Hello, Tesh and Mouse.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
The pleasure
Yo,
is all mine.
Tesh. And Mouse. Also, Mouse, don't you think it'd be better to have a proper name of your own choosing?
Mouse is Mouse.
What's wrong with the name? What's wrong with Mouse?
We don't want to confuse Mouse with the rest of the with the rest of the mice.
What if we're in a room full of mice and we call out to Mouse and then they all turn and look?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry. I find it highly unlikely that very many other mice are able to speak as eloquently as Mouse.
Well, mice are deceptively intelligent. On average.
Hmm.
Poor Mouse's character sheet. Got it.
20th level sorcerer.
Not that, no.
No.
30th level sorcerer.
Listen,
He's actually a swashbuckler.
no.
A battle dancer mouse.
He's a dancer. Actually, no, the mouse is a summoner of more mice.
Oh, that makes sense.
I hate all of it.
Why do you hate us?
I did to myself, so I really can't say. But still,
We all know there's only one purpose for the mouse, and that is as the head cook.
The mouse will be used to communicate with everything and used as a source of knowledge. Because the mouse knows all. It's omniscient.
It's a good familiar. Mouse, what is the meaning of life?
But don't treat your mouse as a
Fine.
familiar.
I like that.
That's
Cheese? I pull out a little bit tad of cheese from my ration. Here, I found some.
they gasp as Mouse jumps from Tesh's collar into your hands and starts to nibble on
Now it's a long jump. I was at least 20 feet away.
the very as I could roll acrobatics for the
Uh-huh.
mouse.
I feel like we probably all gathered up.
Also fair. That's also
10 feet away.
fair, actually.
Aaron, you are really having fun over there, huh?
If the mouse actually tries to jump, I would put my other hand there to just catch it.
Oh
Give
yeah,
him, give him the cheese.
easy,
Give him the cheese.
easy. He makes that leap with no problem.
Damn. That's a big leap for a mouse.
Is the most agile of rodents.
Frog.
Even more than Tesh.
Well,
I'm pretty agile.
I'm heading to the water, everybody. I think it's time that we leave this death pit.
You know, you're probably right. Perhaps just I just want to take a look at the chests just to make sure that we didn't have like any false compartments or anything. Since I've already experienced that once, and
I will say,
Yeah,
there's
true.
no.
okay, perfect.
Oh, I'll pull out
Stay one
my
of the- which is
necklace
right.
to shine the way and jump in.
The easiest way would just get
After
one
I
of the
drunk
big
the
guys with
potion,
axes
of course.
to smash it.
Do not touch the chest. No, the chests are innocent.
They're all secretly mimics, which
Oh, no.
are scared of us for killing a hag.
They're faking it.
Oh,
Let's bully the chests.
I'm gonna punch
So they
the
give us
chest
more
with my
loot.
shield.
punch the chest with the shield, nothing happens.
All right.
Sturdy wood.
I give Mouse the small chunk of cheese. Give the mouse back to Tesh, and
No.
I go swimming back up to the surface.
All
Can
right,
we
Mouse.
take the chest with us? I need to put it in a wagon, by the way.
Good luck. I'm gonna text from you.
It looks big and awkward.
Can I drink?
All
that
right,
potion
I'll
and
leave it
help
here.
them?
That was the
I
Arcanist.
jump into the water.
I said, can I drink that potion and help them bring it?
I mean, good.
Seems very important to them.
I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. I am gonna still roll an athletics check.
Bet.
I'm not athletic, guys. Just leave it
It's-
here. Let's go.
It's not really that important.
It's not important. We can get a chest somewhere else.
I can make my own chest. Let's get out of here. Come on.
I think Arcanus like dragged it to the edge of the room. He's like, oh, okay.
Arcanist.
Right.
All right,
Jump a
Mouse.
hole.
Hold on tight. Well, we're gonna swim back up.
Going for a swim.
There's a salute and carries himself in your collar.
Also, by the way, he doesn't need to bury. Actually, yes, he does. But he was given part of a water breathing thing.
Yeah, which is probably more than enough to get him up there. Make
That's
sure.
an hour.
How long do we have before the ones that we drank originally wear off? Roughly.
I mean, considering the time you take, you can the other one. You probably have another. You could probably make it. I'll drink it.
All right.
Right. Let's do it. Hustle.
Yeah.
You just have to go fast.
Well, it's fairly easy going up.
So you all float. You aren't dead, so for the most
By
part.
chance. Wait. This is like. Oh, haunting him is just a sound thing. Oh, never mind. I was thinking, oh wait, can I use that to reverberate up and go faster? Which
Sure.
makes them yippee-ki-yay. Anyone who's behind me for some reason, you just hear some weird singing, terrifying singing, as for somehow underwater, as I go faster up.
That's creative.
So, you ahead and are able to of the water. It's like a few feet up with eyes that the are to the water, but you break the surface because you start worrying, drowning. As you do, surrounding, there is like a wall, maybe about crossbows all trained on you.
Like, whoa, pals. We completed the task.
Yeah, as soon as you like, want to say that, it's like, oh, okay, everybody, to ceasefire, fire, the firing.
I appreciate you
appreciate
guys
your
not
eagerness.
firing.
At least I'm glad you guys were able to identify before just firing.
I mean,
Because that would look really bad on your record if I was sent here specifically to assist you and I didn't come back. Because of you guys.
that would be bad. That would be bad. Nope, you're right. Let's get out of there.
But I would still recommend keeping the wall up for a while just in case another one, or there's remnants.
Permanent
They
center?
should all be. No, they should be taken care of.
I know, but I
Never
said
hurt.
just in case. I want to be careful and protect this place because that is my job.
They just kind of look
Agreed.
the wall up for now, just in case. Let's get you by the fire. Let's get you some. All of you, upon your return. And Sarah's gonna probably be waiting. Oh, we're pretty quick, actually.
Yeah,
It wasn't really much of a layer.
we found a survivor, at least.
I like
I point to Arcanus.
wave from the water. It's
Survivor.
very hard to swim in this armor. Can you help us out?
I get out of the water, start pulling people up. I'm pretty decent in strength.
Yeah, Arcanus is just kind of struggling to get out of the water, and you like pull him out.
Thank you.
Okay. So, go ahead and like the very like wrap is incredibly warm. They all also hand you all a cup of soup. So very, it's not gonna like bring your tongue hot, but definitely warm enough to it.
My favorite. Who made the soup? It's pretty good.
Oh my god, it picks up a polished pebble from the water. Okay. Add polished pebble or inventory. Yeah, the people kind of step away from you, Arcanus. As you kind
Sorry.
of shake off. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Any way to you stay dry and warm. Fine.
Force a habit.
After you kind of shake yourself off, they also give you the blanket, Arcanus. Soup is actually very good.
Delightful. So who made the soup? I'm interested.
That would Ravana actually. She's surprisingly quite the cook. But she woke up
I'll
not
wait to
long
meet
ago.
them.
Better already.
Right. I'd like to go back to talk to them.
They should be back at the mayor's office for now. What happened down?
So, for one, we went down there. It was a pretty decent swim. It did help that some of us were wearing fairly decent armor that would help us get down there faster. Then we found this person, Arcanus, who looked fairly starved. So I suggest he gets 2 bowls.
I was right about to ask.
You already see like there's other people already handing you off. Arcanus.
Thank God. My stomach just churns.
Yep. Then we found this egg down there with who I could remember originally came from the frontier, not as a hag, lived here for a while, died, got for some reason cursed, became a hag, killed her husband, and many others.
There's multiple whispers kind of going on between guards. As are you guys like sitting down to kind of? There's a fire and everything there. Fire, or are you choosing to walk and talk?
I am just around telling them what it is, so near them. but loud enough that if someone wants to fact
Okay.
check me or tell me I'm wrong, feel free. That's pretty much my loudness.
Guess I sit by the fire.
And for some reason, they said they were interested because they didn't get many guests. Wanted to get this done with. I confused them a bit. Then there was many undead which they had control over. Many more than the dead people we found. So it must have been going on for a while and from all over the place. And maybe from all of the dead people you buried in this lake.
They all kill from that one.
Yeah, there was a lot of them. So we killed them again. We re-killed the dead. Then Gabriel over there nearly sliced that hag in two with just one or two slices.
She made me very mad.
Yeah, made me very mad too. But you're better at slicing than me.
Nonsense.
You had it coming. Serves her right.
Yeah,
We did what needed to be done.
and we slayed the hag, and the inside the hag literally vaporized. With that sword, Gabriel hit her so hard, her insides vaporized.
Everybody just kind of looks like, oh.
It might also help that it was cold iron, but I'm just going to say it was purely Gabriel's strength.
He knocked the insides right out of her.
Quite literally.
Everybody starts to gather around. Gabriel's like, where do you get your strength? What's your workout routine? When do you learn to fight? Multiple guards start to ask you various questions.
Gentlemen, ladies, please, it is of course a natural talent we are all capable of achieving. Just hearty daily workouts and glorious, gigantic hugs amongst your tribesmen. And
So, lots of food. When they mean hugs, kind of like wrestling.
Yeah.
It sometimes turns out to be wrestling. And the person who hugs the best, pretty much holding them down, is the winner of the hug.
I
Isn't
very
that
much like
correct?
to try this.
correct, it's never slap the back of whoever's to my left, whack. It's never
Yeah.
too late to be the best that you can be.
You just like let loose a smack on the back, or do you?
Hearty.
Hearty pat that won't harm him too badly.
You know, I don't know how many times any of y'all ever passed, like that thump, that good thump that you
Oh, okay.
give
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. And just as this is going on, in Draconic, I'd like to say to Gabriel, sorry, I didn't know you knew Draconic.
Ah,
It's not very common around these parts.
it is not, but it is the my bloodline's calling, I guess you might say, for those of mine to incite.
Well, I came from a much warmer land. The blister land was was the blistering place, pretty much. I forget the name for it at the moment.
We race
Where the dragons rule.
Lands.
The Bitterlands. I came from the Bitterlands, much warmer than here. And the dragons rule there.
Don't truly recall the last time we were gifted the presence of one of the white dragons, but our family line reveres them most often.
Oh, but you would love the Bitterlands then. They're filled with dragons. And I just pull out I have two holy symbols, one of a bear and one of a dragon. We're taught because homeland stuff.
So for any of those interested, Seer is sneaking. You're looking. You can proceed. Not. Or
I trust my allies.
I just want to look at around. Bro,
Ah.
I got 20.
It's
yeah, you do see Snare. Kind of
he didn't do a
sneaking
very
off.
good job. He didn't do a very good job of sneaking off. So.
No,
He's
no.
he's a 7 foot tall black cloak thing.
I don't.
Gabriel, you are surrounded by people at this point, kind of
It
in
makes
armor.
sense that you failed.
It does.
Everybody else kind of just sees Seer kind of sneaking off though to wagons.
It's fine as long as he isn't doing anything like.
He doesn't seem that shady at the moment, so I'm just not going to mention it.
I'm just
I
gonna take my soup bowl and follow
Wholeheartedly
him.
trust. Even though I don't see what happens, I still trust Sia to be a fine, upstanding seer.
Okay, and at this point, you have been having like multiple bread, soup, and you've been having.
This is a lot of food. I'm following Seer not because I'm suspicious of him, just because I'm just dipping from this conversation and just going, "What you doing?"
Yes, Seer. As you kind of walked in from around the corner, peeking his head, Arcanus kind of looking in.
Do you need help?
Hello, Arcanus.
Oh, okay.
You wanna come on in?
Sure. Do you
All
want a
right, come
chicken
on
leg and
in.
I'll hop in?
Come on in to my. I commandeered this wagon from the beginning. No one else comes up in here no more. If you see these
Okay,
webs,
just as you say that,
don't
I
worry
come
about
in
them.
anyways.
Don't worry about the web.
Just as you say no one comes here, I just go there. Because why not?
Oh, Mr. Baker, come on in. You see these webs? Don't worry about them. I lay out the hag skin on top of the floor.
Oh, you still have that?
All right, I got my healer tools.
Kind of soak
Don't
the hag
assistance
skin.
with that?
You asked something?
He has Hags, kid.
I'm just fixing it up.
Okay, yeah, no, easy enough. You're able to stitch it up, and you watch kind of a hag skin. I need you all to roll me a D. Or no.
Oh my.
I hang up the hag skin on the wall.
It is
Yeah,
very
I'm
morbid
gonna-
looking.
I'm keeping this.
I wouldn't have that hanging there if I were you. Well, if just some random person walks by and
No,
walks
I
in.
put. You're right. You're right. Let me put that in my bag. I'll put that in my special spot.
And I just go
Alright, there
back
we
to
go.
like the semi party.
And so don't worry about the webs.
As that
Don't worry about the webs.
insanity is going.
They came up. They was here when I got here.
As that
They were
insanity
here
is
when I
going
got
on.
here.
Here, what are you doing?
He's present around the fire, but he's like I typed in there. He put like one earplug in because as he sees the fan group forming around Gabriel, his nerves are starting to get annoyed. So he sticks the closest ear to the group. He sticks an earplug in.
You do see someone walk up and hand you a loaf of bread. Is like, not a fan of the crowds.
It's not important. As he takes the loaf,
It is a elven lady in armor. Hard to tell. All you can really just kind of out of the crowd. More annoying than more than anything. What's your name?
he looks up at her as he sets the loaf down, like into a little pouch thing. He just says beer without looking at her.
My name is
Blanc.
one of the ones that went down to solve our issue.
Yes, the job is done. And despite the cleric's paranoia, so long as no more bodies are thrown in there, I don't think many more issues will be arising in the future.
A little bit. But during the day, I think that tradition will exist.
It either will, or they'll be doomed to repeat the same mistakes again.
Let's hope not. Other than that. Anyways, Mr. Beer, or your soup, or your bread. Okay. We have a small library. And it's quiet most of
He, with the bowl of soup in his hand, he just looks up from his position, kind of hunched over, and gives like a little two-fingered salute and says, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright. And she'll just walk off. So, as the time passes, go ahead and event starts much more surrounded by his guardsmen.
Yep.
He walks like, if you're not too busy.
Excellent. As I kind of shuffle through the crowd, been summoned. Friends, where are my allies? Where are my glorious heroes? My fellow heroes? I guess I'll give a shout like, Snow Runners, our audience with the mayor awaits. As I kind of mumble like, we had an audience?
Sears
And I'm just heading to the mayor's anyways
struts
at
out
this
of the
point.
dirt cabin, dirt wabbing. Coming over there.
Alright, I presume everybody kind of scurries over where Gabriel is.
Quite literally.
I just head to the mayor's office because
There.
I've done my job a bit.
Beer's not getting any hurry. He just, as Gabriel bellows, he's got sodding briny deeps he is loud and puts the other earplug in.
Mouse kind of peeks out from the collar. He doesn't stand right there. Ash. Mouse is looking out around frantically.
Whisper to him, hey, what's up? Wrong?
Oh,
We're in a village. Villagers, people that live here, some mercenaries guarding the wagons, people that are guarding the town, that sort of stuff. Is it, if you're not comfortable, you can just stay hidden, or...
I think it's probably better to stay hidden.
Okay.
Get back into your collar.
Tesh, I have a gift for you.
A gift for me? I like
So,
gifts.
yes, I passed him some garments for the mouse in silk. Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Oh, that is neat.
It's
Hey,
easy.
mouse.
He's too small. He's too easy.
Mouse,
Hey,
will,
Mouse.
Mouse will pop his head out once more. Yeah.
Seer was pretty awesome. He made you some clothes if you're interested in wearing them.
Close? It, like, fully pops out at this point. Very, very interested.
I'll show him. What do you think?
What do the garments look like?
First they black. As for no, since he's a rat, I mean a mouse. But so I got some I got a hole for his tail to go through, and basically they robes. They snuggle. They fit snugly. They drape a little bit, but everything pretty okay.
Does their hat?
Let's put a hat on there.
Okay.
Make it nice.
Alright, so he starts to jump up and down a little bit, at least he's very excited. As he kind of gives the, like, you know how kids make that grabby motion? Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts to do that.
All right. I'll pass the clothes over to him.
He takes it, he kind of looks at him. He'll look at you, he'll look at Seer, like, thank you, Mr. Seer. And he'll tuck back into your collar.
Nice. Thanks, dear.
Like, 5
Job
minutes
done.
5 minutes later,
Anytime.
you pop up from your collar, and he's now wearing the clothes.
He's dripped out.
Is
Looking pretty slick there, Mouse.
I'm like you guys now. Small, but I am
Yup.
mighty.
Awesome.
I assume at this point we reached the mayor's.
Yes, as you kind of reach there's lodgings. You go ahead and enter the tavern, and head up to the office proper. I presume you'll kind of walk in. Guard will lead you, rather.
Yeah.
I would like to be first in this case. If that's alright.
And I'm following the guard.
Hey, I'm just following along.
Alright. You all go ahead and make your way in. And walk in. Eric kind of looks up. Standing to the side of him is Anna. As they both kind of look at you. You're back! You're alive!
Yes, we are.
Sure are.
Yes. Victorious, even.
It was surprisingly easy with all of us.
I
Teamwork makes the dream work.
it seems there's one more to your companions.
Yeah, we found him down there.
We found a survivor of the
Uh,
hag's horrific hunting of the local denizens and civilians.
Hi, I'm Arcanus. I actually used to be a deputy here quite some time ago.
I think
So, job done.
just that you are well for the part. Nerd.
Well, I'm only alright thanks to these kind people, so make sure you pay them well.
I shall pay you as well as we can. I did manage to gather up a few on it here. So you see the human male. Once more. Time. You see a human male, with the hair, fair skin with blue, probably, and then standing beside him is Hydra. They're hybrid, polar bear. Also has silver hair. Um, probably in our younger, probably in our late, early, very early. She just kind of gives, um, kind of looks towards you like, well, what'd you find? What was down there? Gone for good?
Who was asking that? Mayor?
The mayor.
Um, if you don't mind, sir, I can cast a spell that would speed things up. And I can cast that so I can basically tell the story without,
Yeah.
without actually having to tell the story.
Yeah, yeah, Ravana knows.
That one's a psychic specific spell. That is my that's one of my unique spells. I think. Or no, my cantrips are unique. The spell itself is probably not.
I'll have to look at it, but nonetheless, I will say you are able to impart this knowledge in the 10 minutes to both of them.
Well, no, it doesn't take 10 minutes to cast. It
Parts. It's like a
casts it casts instantly, and it gives 10 minutes worth of information.
Oh,
So basically, I could tell the story insanely quick.
I see now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Cast a spell. And they're able to go ahead and that's wonderful. Oh, don't have to worry about this problem anymore.
Shouldn't have to worry about the problem anymore.
At
I'm
least
gonna
not
lean
that
over-
specific problem.
Yeah.
Forgive me, wasn't there
not that
mention of
problem.
some? Didn't we find
Sorry.
information about somebody that the hag was working with or for?
The hag was promised something.
See.
Find anything down?
I pull out my journal.
We
I found this.
sheriff. Apparently.
So you pull out the journal?
Yeah, it's full of necromantic stuff.
Written in Infernal.
Right.
It's written in
And
Infernal.
it is mentioning someone called the Black Lotus.
He'll start to walk up, and he'll walk up behind Ravana. It's like very interesting. You hear a message in cache as the mayor kind of starts to walk around the desk. Anna. And as you do, you hear a voice in your head. It's like head of mouse. There's something in it.
So,
Oh,
what you
crap.
got there, Mr. Mayor?
As you say those words, you hear a watch as her eyes go wide.
I would like to pull out my surgeon's
The
tools
cast.
and
Torches.
As soon as he sees you, will start to try and cast a spell. Gonna point to I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Oh, sorry. I stopped doing it then. Shoot.
Because spells are either verbal or
Oh, you
so he's
messed up.
slowly lift up a hand. I'll be taking that journal now.
Knew it.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure. In fact, let's have
I do it.
No, he's gonna
Oh,
point at
man.
Tesh. Let's have you bring it over here.
I still have it in my hand.
Does it
Alright.
feel like there's a tensity occurring? Is there a tenseness? What is that? Tension.
There's a very, very strong tension.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
As I would say those who are more, especially you, Ted, who have heard this, especially with Z also still here. I messed with these sword mechanisms before. That's the sound of a firearm and hammering being pulled. A hammer being pulled.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's a fire alarm.
Tesh and Z very well.
Okay.
Could I
still say we can
perhaps
kill.
go?
On
With-
time. Anton. I mean,
Could I perhaps attempt to ease the tension in the room with the the hands up and some diplomacy? I was like, gentlemen, please, we're all civil. Perhaps an enlightenment of your aversion to this book would be in order. We, for the most part, have no need of this journal, but your haste and action puts some concern in me. Perhaps a story, yes, and many things can be easily settled down. Good story.
I would love to tell this story, but
Can I give him an intimidating glare real quick? I'm not doing anything. I'm just giving him a very bad stare down.
that's yeah. You stare at him. He just
16 is the actual feat I have.
What's the feat do?
Allows me to pretty much intimidate people that cannot even understand my language.
I mean, yeah, you could definitely try and
I think you basically don't need language. Don't need
I can intimidate a dog
with a
slash
stare.
wolf.
Thematically, it's pretty cool.
I feel targeted.
Oh.
But you're sentient, so you're fine. I consider you a person.
Aw.
You're not a pet.
Does they have to make a will save against?
They can.
It's an intimidation, so yeah, it's a will. It's an opposed will.
Does make it.
Yeah.
He looks towards you. He sees office and just kind of. Now.
All right, guys.
Uh,
You know what? Like,
I again, like, I haven't rolled it yet. I would more than have a if you mediate exchanges. No issue with the book. If I were to,
I will make
you must understand. I will gladly hold the book. Tell us just what is going on. I will happily hand you the book over after, just to all parties. Please, on my word on my honor as a Snowlander, honor of my noble blood, I happily hand this book. Just explain just a minor detail.
anyway, Tasha's like facing. Was it Gabriel that has the book, right?
You
Uh,
have the book,
It
I
is
think.
Darian.
Darian has the book. Okay.
Darren has the book.
And I'm
Okay.
starting to grip it harder and harder at this point. As you can see, like a little indent.
Dude, relax.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gonna
all
be-
I do.
Take
gonna
betrayal
be-
kindly.
Just
It's gonna be okay.
gross.
So, my back is to the mirror. My spells do not have a verbal component. even though it says a verbal component, it doesn't. I don't actually have to say anything to cast my spells.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and use it to invisible, and use it to hold the hammer or the hammer of the pistol, so it can't actually trigger.
It is romantic, I believe.
So, well, the thing is, though, is my back is to the mirror because I turned around to grab the book.
It's gonna be a low DC, just for me. Go ahead and roll. Health check.
Ooh.
Not bad with a low DC.
Yeah. No, I was looking 10. So, so go ahead and you kind of, with your hand away from him, go ahead and kind of feel the magic pulse. Say anything. Feel almost like you're on the hammer.
All right. So, Darian, let me have the book. Everything's going to be all right.
Fine.
All right.
I slowly lower it down to him. You can still tell my fingers are really tensed around it.
All right. So I'll grab the. I'll take the book and I'll turn around and I'll tell the mayor, like, you know what? I don't think I want to give this to you. Why don't you? Let's take the mayor down. Can't fire that pistol anyway.
I cast
Oh god.
Can I cast not haunting, divine lance on him?
Okay.
Woo! Let's go.
So I'm gonna say this is good for one firing. As you kind of start to cast the spell, he does try and pull, but the hammer does not click in like it's supposed to, and he's just like, "Well, go ahead and throw your divine lance. Go ahead and see if it
23?
hits." 23 would definitely hit. In fact, that is a critical hit. That's just 12. And then also Ravana's gonna do something as well. Watch as she also turns around and reaches out, puts a hand against his chest, and as your divine lance kind of impacts his chest, you watch as as well, kind of pushed back from this, and he hits the wall, and yeah, he is instantly knocked out.
Good thing we didn't kill him. 'Cause that'd
What the
be
hell was
very
that?
difficult to explain.
All right, I go to and do this.
No.
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 Just
As he tries to do that, I would like to smack him in the face with my fist.
What are you doing? Just disarm him and tie him up.
Yes.
I
I'm gonna
want to
smack
expose myself
Seer
like
if he tries to do
door
that.
for now. I want to listen to the door.
Um,
I don't know if our scuffle made a noise, but I want to go to.
there's no sound coming from there.
I'm still going to be in front of the door.
Beer would like to take the little manacles he keeps on him and throws them on the table. It's like, let's be civil. Just put those on him.
I would like to take his gun.
While shocked that Seer's actions was, I'll be like, I trust all of our actions have a reason, but let us calm down.
Uh,
And
GM,
I recommend
Hold on,
ransacking the desk.
hold on, thought.
just because of all the stuff that's gone down now, and just because of my lore ability, can I check and recall if we've done anything illegal thus far as the group's lawyer so far?
From what you understand, I mean, hold the weapon first, so technically it's self-defense.
Yeah,
All right.
I was very aggressive about the book.
Yeah, it's
Can I
weird. You
have the
could have
book back,
probably
by
just
the way?
casually asked. We probably would have given it to him.
Eh,
I don't let him see it if you didn't do anything.
yeah, demanding its surrender is a little. Well, I get it.
No.
It's like no,
Oh, it's true. No. No.
you
Not
don't
happening.
just get the point a gun at us and demand a book. That makes.
Well, he didn't point it at us. He
Well,
pointed it at
I mean,
Ravana.
well, Gabriel will say he did point it at us. Point at my ally, even if I question his motives. No.
Ravana's like
Nope.
kind of huddled up on a couch at this point, cause like in the ball, like, oh, see,
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, Ravana, but like, under the circumstances, I really couldn't tell people what my plan was.
that's fine. That's fine. I wasn't shot.
Tesh, may I have the journal back, please?
Oh yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thank you. I put it in my pack. And
Alright, stabilize him. In case he's dead.
Gonna give Ravana my blanket. She seems shook.
Very shook.
also a question: where was the other person who was sent up here during this entire time? That came with me.
Not there.
I want to find where they are
Out the
after
door.
we deal with this. After we deal with this.
Oh, you guys put the manacles on them?
Yep.
Okay. And for the one done, standard
Let's go.
Are we ready to wake him up now?
After I do a pat down on him.
Make sure he doesn't have anything else.
All right,
Ammo,
calm
I
down.
want
Good.
it.
Checking his mouth. Just make sure. No poison.
Just for character's sake, beer is thorough, so it is a thorough search, if you understand my meaning.
Oh,
Oh,
All right, got you.
Oh,
Got
okay.
it.
I don't want to watch
Got it.
this. A little much.
you think he's hiding a gun up there?
She?
I've worked with prisoners. I know what their desperation does.
No.
Prison wallet.
there is find on. There is there's a dagger on him. There is
Boy.
a few combs. I know. There, and he also has a ring on him, like a signet ring,
Ooh, a signet like a house?
something like that.
Could I roll genealogy?
Well, beer takes all the stuff and he just casually throws it on the table. It's like collecting evidence at the moment.
There's also
after they
pocket
write
watch.
down stuff, there's everything on there. I would like to just look at everything. So I dabble in each of the schools of history, arcane, religion, all this.
I'll
But
take the
if it's
council
this
one.
actual signet ring of a noble house, I would like to see if I can roll genealogy, see what house that would be.
There's nothing about the pocket watch, the dagger, the comb. However, is look at the and it's almost like a gold front. It's but as you look at there is a symbol of, and in the eyes, each eye almost a small little
Gold. Am I aware what house that is?
um
Okay.
What about?
I currently would have to
Never
ask
saw it
the
either.
allies. Does this? I'm not really going to touch it. Does this ring emanate some sort of magic? To ask either. I'm not sure who off the top of my head who has detect magic. Just
I do.
Yeah, I have detect magic.
Magic.
Cast
I'd
detect
like
magic.
to cast. I also cast detect magic because why not? Double detect magic.
thing is
Can I read the aura of the ring to see how it feels?
it is conjuration.
So that ring makes something or does something in magical. I can just tell. I think you could possibly conjure something with it.
Maybe it conjures a gun.
Anyways, Mr. DM, I only find the
Glockula.
first edition. I
So
only
cute.
find first edition stats for a revolver.
No, it's in Pathfinder Second Edition. Pathfinder Second Edition in the guns and hold on. There's
Guns and
already
gears.
guns and gears. There's already a gunner class and everything. They've already got
Oh,
guns.
okay. Where's the guns?
It's a curse. Conjures a curse. Calling it now.
You said it was a revolver, Alex?
It is a revolver, yeah.
Oh, there's the firearm. Okay, I should be fine.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I cannot find it.
Oh, just closed.
In second edition. When I just search up revolver.
Yeah, they might call it.
Let me.
I would look at it with spirit sense. There's any spirit.
Because I like first edition
It's a
stats
dang
for it, so 1d8, and the crit is 4 times regular.
Pathfinder Second Edition guns have capacity, concussion, scatter, failure. There's a lot more stats.
I will get the stats for you in a little bit. Hold on to it.
Sounds good.
Okay, so
I guess if no one's opposed, I would pick up the sling ring, start
Feel
holding on.
free. You're the magic man. You're the arcane magic man of the group.
I don't have the identify magic, but like I guess I'll just attempt Arcana to delve into it. I don't have identify, so I can't just cast a magic spell. But I do doubt I have knowledges for all of these things. So I know what do you want? What would you try to get a roll? to
Oh,
fiddle with this?
it is. Arcana or occultism?
Guess I'll go Arcana. They're both the same. Oh dear.
Put the ring and I look over it. Oh no! Oh, that's him.
Gotcha. My gifts, my knowledge of the Arcanas. Sadly, the seers I studied with, I do not know. It is most certainly if it is a signet of some house, I am unfamiliar with, at least as far as the Snowlanders have. I failed. Not a very good chief.
I don't know.
That's why we have friends.
We all have our
You're
off
kind of a
days.
fantastic chief, if you ask me.
I don't think your ability to identify magic items or figure out what a magic item is or does reflects your ability as a chief.
I agree.
So you're a chief?
I'm.
Nice.
Those are the goal. I intend to lead my. Seer, I am Gabriel of House Yomi. I am the eldest son of a noble bloodline of the Snowlanders. Someday I am to perhaps be expected by people in some fashion. My journey with y'all forevermore, and many more if y'all are okay with it, is to broaden my knowledge and also
Good goal.
eventually embrace the almighty wrath of the white dragon putting upon my foe.
Also, by the way, just as a quick question, which particular clan of Snowlander took me in while I was here? Just a question.
Let's. A number between 4.
2.
It House.
Sunsu. Right. So you have you're part of House Yomi.
Yes.
House Sunsu took me in when I came here. I did not know where I was going, but they were kind enough to let me join their ranks. Despite
Many are
me
welcome. as
not being
long as
from here.
many are welcome as long as they are friends. Glad to see you have indulged yourself, or not indulged. Brings a smile to my face. No, there are more out there who are familiar with our culture, customs.
Yeah.
As you both are kind of talking, you drone coming from Mr.
Oh, I pull on my axe. Let me perform surgery real quick.
The Enchanted Awakens.
I don't think he needs surgery.
1 second, I'll be right back.
I don't know. He doesn't seem to have his fucking head on straight.
Yeah, that's a separate issue entirely.
Was it Darian or there's they say you're enchanted, witched. How horrific! Not control of one's action.
He just kind of looks. I need to
Beer would like to get Gabriel to take the signet ring and make like a little impression in the inkwell to put in his book. That's why he's holding up, like tugging you on the sleeve or whatever you're wearing.
He is a loud groan coming. He just kind of looks around. He looks very dazed.
That makes sense.
All right, all right, all right.
Eventually, he does look up. He's like, office? Who are you, group? What are you doing in my office?
We. Oh dear.
At this, Ravana is just kind of like, the fuck? Doesn't say anything. You can definitely tell there's a confusion.
We broke the spell.
I think I need to take a look at.
No longer enchanted.
There.
I'm gonna look him over, Seer. Gonna do a medicine check or just a percent.
Medicine will be it.
Why do I get the feeling that we might not
Oh,
get paid?
tight.
We kind of got paid. We plundered the horde.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, but that's
Oh,
like
making
half of what
medicine
we were.
checks on him.
Oh,
See what's going on.
Wow.
Oh darn!
I still
rolled a
want
2.
40 gold.
okay. So, as you kind of, Darian, you kind of look him over briefly. Seer, as you kind of look him over, he looks very scared of you, by the way. As you kind of look him over, your spindly hands kind of like, look into his eyes, this red glow in your where your eyes. He looks frightened. But as you look him over, you can definitely tell there's some definite signs of there's no external wound or anything to him. But as you kind of look him over, his eyes are a bit bloodshot. Eyes are like around on a state of like so much panic, but more again, it's that no happening sort of look to him. Definitely tell that while he physically fine, eyes no, not so much sweating, which would his eyes definitely give away more of nature at this time.
Right.
I
I'm
look
gonna-
at his head and particularly behind his head.
Hold that thought. What is it, Tesh?
I wanted to talk to him, but
Right.
if Seer's still checking him over, then I'll wait.
Yeah, I would say as Sears kind of looking him over, you kind of look at his head. His head seems really fine. Tesh, as you kind of approach him, what would you like to ask?
So, Mr. Thomas, I am correct that you are Mr. Thomas, right?
Thompson.
Thompson? Okay. I wrote it down wrong. All right, Mr. Thompson. What's the last thing you remember? Since you don't remember us.
I think last thing kind of Sears messing with his head. Find anything serious.
Right.
On it at night. About midnight or so. A gust of wind, and my head being held on my finger, and I forget everything after that.
Oh,
Oh, I knew it.
And
The
I
ring.
tell
Knew it.
who was holding the ring? Who took the ring?
You
Was it Gabriel who took the ring?
I've got the ring for now.
Don't wear that. It was maybe controlling this man.
See,
Okay.
I would like to
Knew
pull
it was cursed.
Seer away. I'd like to try to pull Seer away and put my tools away, everything. I'd like to put out a hand and says, "I'm so sorry, sir. It's just that you may not remember, but you pulled a gun." I pull out the revolver real quick on our dear friend over there, and we had to stop you from shooting them. So sorry if we were a bit rude and a little forceful, even though you may not remember it. I raise my hand and try to be very polite.
he is manacled at the point.
And I like to still manacled. That just means his hands are tied. I like to help pick him up.
Alright. So, yeah. Anyway, so we've actually been here helping your little community out. It was I'm not sure how much has happened since you've been put under the influence of that ring or whatever other magical influence you've been under, but there's been a lot of strange goings on with like animals attacking, like wolves and bats attacking people and attacking the town. Do you remember?
As you kind of start saying this, kind of has like thought, as that panic and that confusion. And then he's very much showing his emotion on his sleeve right about now, and it's very obvious. As you talk more, one, he has no idea what you're talking about, and two, ever more worried.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. Tell them the story about the hag, the stuff like that. Just trying to remember all the names here. I have too many notes. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I should have put a separate thing for characters.
Fine.
Charles and Claudia.
Yeah, Charles. That's the name. So yeah, Charles and tell them the story about Charles and Claudia, like the corpses under the house and everything, and how throwing people in the ocean was a bad move.
He will, about halfway through the story, he does kind of sit down and kind of relax. Where kind of sits down and kind of takes it all in. Definitely tell he's disturbed by what you are.
Who are the other people in the room here, by the way?
Ravana.
Okay. What happened to the bear hybrid that we saw?
Bear hybrid.
Oh, she is a bear hybrid. Ravana's a bear hybrid. Okay. I wasn't tracking that. I didn't write that down.
Instead of a bear hydra, it was the bear hybrid.
Uh-huh.
a bear hydra. Oh yeah, a baby.
I am going
The false bear hydra.
Can I
The
be a
false
bear
bear hydra.
to write that down. Bear hydra needs to be.
You need a false bear hydra.
Okay.
What's a hydra?
As you kind of finish your explanation forward. Anybody take the manacles off him, or you...
I'm gonna try and slowly take them off if they can be taken off by me, or do we need a key for that?
I mean, you would have the key technically.
I have the key.
Could you please lock him? He seems to no longer be a threat to us. He seems to be in a better mind as of right now.
It seems to be, yeah.
Beer walks up to him and is about to undo it. And he looks up the dude in the eyes as he's bending down to it. He's like, "We're still getting our 40 gold, right?"
I'm gonna blink.
You
he's-
roll it down. Well, you sign. You sign it. You sign it.
I would like to show the contract stating what he said.
Ravana
He
will
might-
also kind of nod her head to the mirror, like, yeah, promise that. He lets out a sigh. I will do what I can to.
I'll do what I can to get these off you.
He just
Wonderful.
kind of gives a deep
Tell him.
sigh. Very good. You have a few medals as well.
Metals.
There is some precious artworks on a quite a fright. But do you have any
Oh,
that makes potions for them? Kind of look at them.
in fact,
It-
Nirvana was you know, she was no, you actually promoted her as the as your lead magic woman. So take care of that.
Ravana go wide-eyed.
Beer would like to regard his entire party and gesture with a hand. It's like, does this suffice our contract?
I would say so. Because we
Yeah.
dealt with the problem I was called up, me and my fellow gnome, and were called up here to deal with.
I wouldn't be asking for pay if we didn't complete the job. And with that, he just quickly throws the key in there, snaps him off, and puts him back in his bag, and then walks away.
Yeah, the mayor will look over it as well. I'm nodding. I will definitely go ahead and send that letter to. That looks. That time already.
Yes,
how
it is.
long have I been?
You remember the
all.
last month that, like the day before you got your last memory?
Just remember, do not put bodies into the lake. Okay, remember that. You be okay.
I'm going to put this all in writing. The instructions, basically the anti-undead coming up plan.
He'll do like. The last thing I remember as far as Mage Mantis was the running has not long ago.
So it was been over a year.
Oh, that's last year.
Oh,
A year.
Almost a year.
Damn. Sad.
He's lucky that we got to him when we did, then. You have many more years ahead of you. Consider yourself lucky.
seems you also have quite the task ahead of you of finding out what you did in the year that you've been gone.
At that point, Ramanik, that person's like, I've been keeping record. I will. What happened?
So it shouldn't be that hard. Then
You know, guys, I kind of feel bad about like forcing me to follow this contract when he obviously wasn't in his right mind when he.
I'll say
Yeah.
Like,
He
don't get
seemed
me
in his
wrong.
right mind when he called
legal.
me.
Attempting to drain coffers for something that was never You know what? We were probably never going to get paid.
I feel like that was the original intent, but this particular instance, I don't think the hag was the one that put him under the influence of magic.
However,
so-
whoever did could have possessed him to send you
It was
down
the
there to
ring.
die.
Well, no, I think given what he wanted, I feel like
He knew.
well, somebody knows
Somebody.
what we now have in our possession.
Back to Lotus. Back to Lotus.
To be fair, you did do the mind link, so if that ring is tethered to anything, they now know what you knew.
Well, no, like
Maybe, I don't know.
it doesn't. It basically lets me tell like 10-minute story without taking 10 minutes.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, if that ring has like any kind of pinging ability, like anything that they may know, they now know.
It was said to be conjuration too, right? Not charming magic, so it could have very well been just a possession ring. It might not have been even him when you told him.
It's true.
Curse. Definitely curse.
Yeah, just don't put it on. We'll have to get it properly identified.
That will happen.
You guys want to fight a dog hybrid boss?
Not at the moment. Maybe later.
Unless, as you over the ring, and kind of decide which one. Ravana kind of taking the lead on this one for one. She'll just kind of nod, like, I'll take care of the mayor and make sure he's up to speed. I'll also go ahead and caravan leader, let them know, bring them. Why don't you all rest, enjoy your day? Hopefully we can get you back on the trail by tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope so too. Lost a few days here.
Right. Well, of course, the food lodgings will be on the house, and the mayor looks like he's about to speak up, and Ravana's just like, no, shakes her head, quiets down, and she just kind of nods to all of you. Time, rest up. I will have Eric.
Thank you very much, Ravana.
Problem. As you all kind of
That's great.
walk out,
Wonderful. Walks out.
are given a very hearty meal. Arcanus, you are given as many seconds or fun.
Also, I don't know if the alcohol's free, but I will happily pay for everybody's alcohol because you guys freed me.
Alcohol is free as well.
Shit. Well,
You'll pay us back later. That's all. Or you can
And
just
during this time, I would like to go find the person I came up with. Anyways,
Mary.
yeah.
Yeah, because
I-
you did everything. And she didn't do much.
I would say at this, I'm married. There's a big old question mark at this.
Really?
I'm gonna spend a lot of this time searching.
Yeah, you go ahead and spend the rest of the day searching. Found. I don't want to get too far ahead. I'll kind of up mess. Hopefully resolve going on. Long rests, a hearty meal, or 3. Any drinks will have for one very peaceful. Tomorrow you back for next adventure question mark? As we'll go ahead and end our session there.
All right.
All right. Are we really gonna give Mouse the gun? Because I just love the idea of it.
We should
Yeah,
give
no.
we should give the mouse the gun.
It's physically
trophy.
impossible for Mouse to actually fire the gun.
I mean, it's not physically impossible. They're just not going to do it well.
it will not work. I'm going to tell you that right now.
What if we mounted the gun to Tesh's shoulder,
Oh God. No.
and then Mouse had a little
Oh,
turret?
no, I'm not.
It sounds so cool.
No, that's not happening.
No. Yeah, I concur. Not happening.
At least let the person who actually what's it called.
I will. Okay,
Thinking
I'll
of
say
these-
this. I'll say this. Tesh, as you're kind of going to sleep, there's the kennel kind of hooded. Mouse is kind of on the counter, kind of looking at off the lamp. I look to you and like, I got it. Kind of waves his hand, and the light turns.
Mouse
What a
is the
helpful
best.
mouse.
Well, put something in the microwave real quick. 1 minute.
What was your question, Tesh?
I said, Mouse, you're the best.
You're welcome. And he'll also go to sleep.
Curl up next to you. Or on your
Sure,
head.
I could have probably done the same thing. I just could have cast Mage Hand to do it.
But it's just a more kind expression if someone else does it for you.
Yeah.
Actually wishes you a good night.
Alice, I stole that pocket watch, by the way. Don't worry about it.
So, I feel like Z probably would have swiped some small trinkets in the confusion, but
I will go ahead and
Look at the dagger.
I mean, yeah, okay. I'll put some stuff in.
I cast gun.
So the mouse can use a spell to turn a light off, but he can't use a gun.
No, physically turn the light off.
Oh, he magically turned the light
Sure.
off.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, Mage Hand.
Did something.
Okay, sorry. I have more calories. I'm back.
DM, I have a question. Did Mage Hand lose the gun?
I was about to ask
No.
that.
Oh.
I was like, so a mage hand can lift 5 pounds.
No.
I could literally pick up the gun and move it, but I could not fire it using Mage Hand.
Correct.
It's not that functional.
Otherwise, there would be all kinds of shenanigans.